So there, 7,015 here. Been a while since I've done this. And the bad thing is, I lost my pre-recorded. You see, we're already at the second to last level in this one, the main game. Well, I don't know, I think my voice sounds weird right now. I'm gonna have to start over from the beginning.
Canceled a trip to Georgia this morning after the suicide bomb assassination of that country's president by separatist rebels from the Abkhazia region. Continued fighting in the Abkhazia and South Ossetia regions has hindered Georgia's hopes of integration into Western institutions. Industry baron Kombain Nikolad seized power today in a bloodless coup, installing himself in the presidential palace behind a wall of political and military support. The charismatic billionaire plans on holding elections within a matter of days to affirm his seat of power and promises a pristine and profitable relationship with America and the West. Bringing high-speed fiber optic connectivity to areas of Eastern Europe that less than a decade past didn't have telephones. The technological leap is due largely to the efforts of rising information industries in the Netherlands, and especially Georgia, where the Vice President called his visit to Georgia an honor and called Georgian President Kombain Nikolads a man with his eyes on the future.
Okay, I know the intro was a little bit sketchy, but it's been a while since I broadcast. Now, I started this a while back, but I lost all the footage of me playing. So now I want to upload these to my YouTube channel once I finish. And, well, I want it all complete, so I'm just starting over again. Plus I need it since I'm rusty.
Sam Fisher. I can't believe you beat me here.
I like to be early. Hello, Colonel.
You can use my name. The room's safe.
Lambert.
Good to see you again. I trust NSA orientation is going well?
Well enough. Everybody's been real coy about what exactly I'm allowed to know.
It's the nature of the agency. We don't let any one person know everything, which means we've all got to work together.
Even though I'll be out there alone.
You'll be transmitting to us in more ways than you can imagine, and we'll be online through your earpiece and OPSAT.
And that's how we're handling training.
Yep. Sorry to make you run the course. I know you've been taking care of yourself.
I haven't been in the field in years.
Sure. But tradecraft is something you don't forget. It's like riding a bike.
Or wearing high heels.
Be careful, Fisher. Everything we say is being monitored. You know how nervous the brass is about exercising the Fifth Freedom.
I'll be good.
Be better than good. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative. The role aggressive intelligence operations will play in NSA's future will depend largely on your performance. I'll see you on the far side of the course. All right, Sam, let's get started. Can you hear me clearly?
Hi there.
Good. That means the implanted speaker is working correctly. Now, the technicians here want to calibrate your equipment. Can you turn to the red emergency light on the wall to your left? Great. Now the one on your right. Okay, same thing for pitch. Look for another light up in the rafters on the ceiling. Excellent. Now look for one on the ground in front of you. All right, Fisher, we'll get through this as quickly as possible. We'll start simple. Climb up onto that ledge, over that pool.
Oh, hello there. Might as well explain myself again. I was in the middle of a playthrough a couple months back, but complications forced me to have to stop playing for a while. I wanted to upload stuff to my YouTube channel, but I lost all the footage, so I have to redo it. Simple.
Who are you?
You must be Sam Fisher. I'm Anna Grimm's daughter. Pleased to meet you.
Third Echelon lead programmer.
You've done your homework.
Some of it. I'm still a little foggy on my OPSAT.
The Operation Satellite Uplink. Basically just a multi-million tax dollar PDA, but it'll tally everything you'll need to know to complete your missions, so make sure you're comfortable with the interface.
Bye-bye. Alright, let's get started.
We'll let you do your thing here. You're looking at your basic assault course. I'll chime back in once you've passed it.
I remember when this game came out all those years ago. God, that was so long back. Apparently this game was a response to Metal Gear. Like a competitor. A worthy competitor, if you ask me. Get it. God. It must be painful for the person who has to do this in real life. It may look like it, but this is not really a speed run. I do like going through the practice areas fast. I'm really itching to get to the sequel titles. As the title of the video said, I'm only playing the main 3 Splinter Cell games.
Good job, Fisher. As soon as you can find a way over the gate, we'll move on to covert ops training.
Oh, and the viewer watching, if you're making a comment, I can't really see it. I don't know how to access the comment feed. Now, if it was on PS4, yeah, I would know how to access it. Yep. Yep. Yep.
You're moving on into covert ops. The objective is to sneak through the area without being detected. We've got live bodies in there. Some of the top CIA instructors have kindly volunteered to be your victims. The next door is locked, Sam. You'll need to use your lockpicks to get through it. This next door is keypad locked. The man guarding the door has the code to open it, but he's been instructed not to cooperate. Convince him otherwise.
Hi there.
Hi.
You're not going easy on me, are you?
Not so tight. That hurts.
Sorry about that. What's the door code?
28469.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Likewise.
I always remember that code for some reason.
This next door is retinal scanner locked. These things are cheap and near impossible to hack. Fortunately, it's just a matter of getting the right eyes to the scanner, usually an officer. The gentleman ahead is registered for the scanner. Convince him to open the door for you. All clear.
So simple.
Report and relay.
Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Nope. No way to bring up the chat wheel.
Exercise caution. Let's work on stealth. Your gun should always be a last resort. Invisibility is your best weapon. We've got a network of photocells on your outfit connected to a visibility meter on your OPSAT. If the meter's at 4, you're lit up like a Dutch brothel. At 0, you're a ghost's shadow.
Come on. Stupid targeting reticle. No wonder I like the SE20K.
Some cameras are more fragile, and all you'll need to do to get past them is shoot them.
Simple.
Sometimes the only way to pass a camera will be to stick to existing shadows and time your movements.
I wonder, does this camera have like motion sensors?
Knock out the guard in the corridor and hide his body before the patrolling guard finds it.
Okay, right trigger. I always forget about that one. Right trigger, then knockout.
Okay, now, Fisher, let's bring in another guard to evaluate your work. Copy that. Sam, that's not the purpose of this part of the training. Let's try again.
I just couldn't help it. That's gonna be the purpose of how I play it. So why interrupt progress?
Okay, now, Fisher, let's bring in another guard to evaluate your work.
Yay.
Good work, Sam. Remember that discretion is critical to our operations. Covering up the evidence of your passing through will go a long way towards proving our usefulness in the field.
So, how about the Mondays? What's so interesting about this? You look a little tense. Lay down.
The next hallway's the same idea, but for sound. I'll be monitoring a few hidden mics.
Also, if my voice sounds weird, it's because of the microphone I have. I don't know why, but it just makes my voice sound a little low pitched and annoying. Like, I have no idea on how to change it.
Have you started yet? Fisher! Holy Christmas, you're at the end. Phenomenal work. Let's move on.
It's gotta be him.
Yep. Sam Fisher, let me introduce you to Vernon Wilkes Jr.
Hello.
Hey, I've heard crazy things about your work.
I hope you don't mind. I told him some of your stories from Kuwait.
We're all friends here.
Right on.
Junior Wilkes is a longtime NSA employee. He'll be your wheels, wings, and weapons. He coordinates transportation and equipment.
Great.
For sure. Man, you must be itching to get back out in the field, huh?
It's all I'm good at.
Well, it's all we need. Welcome to the NSA.
I'm sure things are going to come together famously. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative, and we're going to have a lot to prove.
Right.
The two of you will be Third Echelon's first team on the ground. Be ready for it, and do us proud. Welcome to the NSA.
Yay.
This is going to sting.
Go ahead.
Hold that.
Christ, this is spooky.
What's that?
Grim sticking wires in your head, man.
I just need to sync the encryption signature between his subdermals and Fort Meade.
Don't like that.
I know. It's for after we land. You better hurry up, Grim. We touch down in Georgia in 15.
I'm already done. Lambert? Hey, Irving, do you read me?
Tell her I read her.
He reads you.
Good. You ready to get to work?
I'd feel better if I knew what was going on.
You know what you need to. The CIA lost a mole inside Georgian President Combay Nicoladz's cabinet. Her name is Alice Madison. They sent in Agent William Robert Blaustein to find her and lost him too.
Are we working with the CIA's cooperation?
Blaustein is outfitted with subdermals just like yours. That'll be your best lead to find him.
You didn't answer my question.
We'll tell you what you need to know. You're not out there alone, Fisher. Through me, you're attached to a dozen of the best NSA minds we have. There are political complexities with Georgia you'd need a week to understand.
I've just about memorized the speech, Lambert.
Well, start believing it. This is Third Echelon's maiden voyage, and we need it to go smooth as butter. You're about to touch down in Georgia. Get ready.
All right. Let's go.
Fisher, the sun's down. Time to go to work. Finding Agent Blaustein's our first priority. We're to locate him through a local NSA contact.
I'm on my way.
And stay off the streets. There's a heavy cop presence in this town. We don't have Washington's backing if this turns into an incident. Details on your OPSAT.
Man, that ladder I climbed up when I first started this game, it took me a while to find that one. I never do tend to look up at times. I remember I could at least kill one of them from up here.
Gergenidze is inside there.
Why would I tell you what you already know? You're gonna have to hurry. Grimm's daughter's comparing a Dark Star drone's sonar to the warehouse blueprints. She'll be guiding you through.
Sam, Grimm's daughter here. I say jump. Don't ask how high, just do it. You should get through this fine. There's a room directly across the hall. Go there now. Damn, sorry about that. Get back into the hall and go to the stairwell at the far end. Make it fast. You've only got a few seconds.
Simple introductory level.
Jesus, that was close. Take a left just ahead and cut through the room. You'll find a stairwell on the opposite corner. Take it to the top floor. The contact is in this room. Let's hope to God he's still alive.
Gergenidze.
Yeah,
I'm NSA. We're gonna get you out of here.
don't bother. I'm as good as dead. You're looking for Blaustin and Madison. Madison was deep into Nicolaz's cabinet. She was onto something big. Blaustin must have figured it out.
How do I find him?
Blaustin's black box, the tracking relay for his subdermals. It's stashed in his safe house just east of Moretti Square.
Lambert, do we have resources to evac this guy?
I said don't bother. Whatever Madison found, it's big. She kept saying proof would mean war. I think Nicolaz wanted... Oh.
Gergenidze checked out.
Leave the corpse for the fire. He has to explain to his family.
You've got a safe exit on the west side of the room. Take it. There's too much smoke. Shoot out the skylights.
Now here comes the tricky part.
That was pretty tight. Still breathing?
Doing my best.
Good. Blaustein's black box is your next objective. If he's running standard agency tradecraft, you'll find the box behind a fake bookshelf or wall panel.
Put Gringo on, because those are my orders. I speak to Vyacheslav Gringo or nobody. As Gringo, sir, this is Keteman. We finished searching the American's apartment. There is nothing else there.
Except for me. Gotta go. Don't have enough time. Okay. 091772.
Dang!
What's the news?
Blaustein's heart stopped beating 43 hours ago.
Any reason the CIA wouldn't know about this?
Nope.
Nicer than the sheriff.
The subdermal went offline 6 hours after he died. Last active position was at a police station a few blocks away. Check your UPSAT.
Hello? Who's there?
Me. But you don't need to know that.
Who is that? How did that happen?
Crap. Can't reach it without falling down. Dang, I didn't reach it. Alright, let's go.
Fisher, I'm rescinding my street-level restriction. We've been monitoring the Tbilisi police radio. These cops are as crooked as a Virginia fence. They're not going to want any more international attention than we do. Every road is open to you. Do what you gotta do to find those missing spooks.
Alright, next part, we see actual combat. Well, depending on how you handle the situation.
What do you think you're doing? Prison cells don't come cheap these days.
The real estate is closer to your rent than the morgue.
Slabs are going for cheap.
Yeah, I think we could set you up with a slab real easy.
I've done nothing. Please.
Okay, that's gonna be
Nothing?
tricky.
How about drunk and disorderly? Assaulting a police officer? Slandering the badge?
You said we're associated with criminals.
Then arrest me. I must sleep. Weren't you listening?
The rent's gone up in jail.
You want to die tonight? That's free. You want to sleep tonight? It'll cost you 100 lari.
Oh, please, I don't. Now
Got it.
what are we going to do with him?
Check his pockets. I'll radio HQ.
Sure.
Unit 3 to dispatch. We have a 1053. Possible assault. Can you send an ambulance?
Copy that, Unit 3, but we're dealing with a warehouse fire, so expect delay.
Roger that, dispatch. We'll wait with the victim. Unit 3 out.
Assault?
Something we can pin on Costa.
Good thinking.
Okay, as long as they don't move, I'm fine.
How the hell?
In the doorway. Took me a while to find this spot as well. Sorry about that. Go away.
did that happen?
Right, body tinted.
How did that happen?
You son of a bitch. Ugh. Stupid side view. At least he didn't cause any other damage. Huzzah!
You're not supposed to be.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
We've got a civilian report of a heavily armed man. Doesn't sound like one of our associates. Cherkesy, I want you and your men to check it out.
$5929.
Who in the hell are you supposed to be?
You're coming. This was a very useful move that they put in. You don't see this kind of move in games anymore. Where are you going?
I'll let somebody else worry about it. Who is that? How did that happen? Oh!
Gotcha.
One false move and you're dead. I need information.
Okay,
I'm looking for 2 Americans. Probably dead.
Gringo will kill me. Ah!
Where are they?
Nearby. The morgue. How did that happen? They're dead. I helped the mortician find the microchips under their scalps.
Subdermals.
Yeah. Please don't hurt me!
I have an unconscious officer here.
Huh, that was close. Yeah, whatever you do, do not open this door. There's a guard inside it, just chilling. Learned that out the hard way. Got it.
I've got Agents Blaustein and Madison.
Rest in peace. Somebody cut out their subdermals.
Where do we go from here?
We follow the subdermals if we can.
There's a security camera here.
Good thinking. We'll track the subdermals from the video archives. The station's surveillance room is on the top floor.
Let us go. Now let's be completely silent. Ah, crap. No witnesses. Okay, that could have gone better. Oh well, I did it anyway. Okay, that's a symbol. There we go.
Great work, Fisher. We're scanning the videotapes now.
There, that's our guy. We got him red-handed.
Can you run his face through Echelon?
Already on it. Hey, check it out. A license plate. 84KP214.
Fantastic. Fisher, we got what we need. Rendezvous with Wilkes, your work here is done. We'll get back to you once we've sifted this intel.
Yay, I won! Except for that last part, this mission could have gone a bit better.
Marked a steady rise in Georgia's economy. Once central to the former Soviet Union's development and manufacture of weapons, Georgia has recently resurfaced as a potential player in the world military industry. with active contracts in Russia, Turkey, Germany, and even has stated the need, especially in these times, for a reliable source of oil in the Middle East. Commerce Secretary Moore, on a visit to Azerbaijan this morning, noted the tiny nation's enormous potential for oil, calling on American investors to provide the necessary funds for tapping the reserves.
In many ways, a leader from a bygone era. His beliefs are very firmly founded in Georgian Orthodoxy. His political standings more in line with the early 20th century.
Would you fault him then as a politician?
No, not at all. Kumbay Nikolaitz is all politician. He's done wonders for the Georgian economy. A brilliant tactician. It's more a question of ethics.
And ethically speaking?
Well...
Alright, time for the second level. Yes, I call it the second level even though the training level is considered the first level. I don't really count it as an actual level, mainly because, well, nothing really dangerous about training. Let's do this.
Echelon got a positive ID on your target from the morgue security cameras. A guy named Vyacheslav Grinko.
How do I find him?
By his license plate.
And if he's not with his car?
Then his driver will be. Grab him and make him talk. Don't be afraid to use force.
Who? Me?
Grimm's daughter just pulled up the schematics on the ministry. They've got a laser security grid online in the courtyard.
So I stay out of the courtyard.
Don't let them trigger any alarms at all. We still don't have any official approval from the Joint Chiefs for this operation, so one slip-up and it's mission over.
Remember the first time I played this mission? I was terrible at this game. I was trigger happy. Killed every guard. Didn't hide the body, so I kept on getting alarms. Now imagine my surprise when the next level was one where you couldn't sound any alarms. Damn it. Oh well. At least I'm not getting raided here. Hide the bodies. Build a little pick, which I'll need later. Oh, that's close. How the heck did I miss? Yeah, try messing with that.
What the hell?
I'm going to ask you some questions. When I think you're lying, I'll do this. Who do you work for?
Vyacheslav Grinko.
Tell me about him.
He used to be Spetsnaz. Now he's mercenary. He works for President Nikolaz.
Where do I find Ringo?
He's meeting Mass in the elevator by the courtyard.
Who's Mass?
Philippe Mass, some computer guy. He has access to Nikolaz's office.
What's this meeting about?
I don't know. I swear, it's gotta be something bad if Nikolaz is willing to see Grinko face to face.
I need you to understand that we never talked.
I understand.
Good. Convince me we never talked.
If anybody finds out, Grinko will murder me.
And you're frightened of Grinko?
God, yes!
I want to hear what Grinko and Mass talk about in that elevator.
I'll need to deactivate the courtyard laser grid to get in position.
Then do it.
We begin the long trek upstairs. Luckily now, since I took out all the enemies, I don't have to worry about making a sound. Yeah, this thing caught me the very first time I did it. Let's go.
I need a colonel down here. We're trying to get through a retinal scanner. I passed Colonel Kabiashvili on my patrol. Want me to send him down? God, no. I hate this guy. We'll find somebody else with the rank.
I thought the kitchen was closed.
It's a special order for Colonel Kabaishvili.
Ah, excellent.
Success. Too bad you can't shoot out any lights here. Oh, to hide the bodies in the darkness.
got an incoming colonel, Fisher. Make the most of him. You'll need him conscious and cooperative if you want to unlock the retinal scanner sealing the door to the courtyard.
That's detailed intelligence.
Knowing everything is my job.
Yeah, where did the colonel come from? That's right. Don't look back. Nearly done. Yeah, that guy's face is lit up. I'm gonna move him. Alright, let's go.
The glass elevator's in motion.
Make with the laser, Mike Fisher. It's mission critical that we hear what Grinko and Mass say before they reach the top.
Some difficulty with Blowstein's chip. You can see fibers of muscle tissue still attached.
Nasty. Nasty.
You're in the wrong line of work to avoid getting gore on your hands.
Whatever Nikolaj does in Azerbaijan is his own conscience's burden.
You are just a tool?
You're a tool. I'm the technology. I'm the cleanup man. All the blood's on yours and Nikolaj's hands. I'm clean.
And it is?
It's what?
Clean.
Azerbaijan? Yeah, man. The operation's goddamn immaculate. Except for the files Nikolaj insists on keeping on his own machine. You need to talk to that.
Sounds like we found the subdermal.
I get nervous when the bad guys start making blood jokes.
That conversation's going straight to the Joint Chiefs, and we're gonna need more.
Nikolaj's computer.
You guessed it. Get inside his office and access that machine. Alarms aren't mission critical anymore. We're moving into Fifth Freedom territory.
Alright, moving on to the lax section. Oh. Simple. I hear someone. No, he's not there. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill this guy. He's already dead, so I can dispose of the body in a careful manner.
Christ almighty.
What do you have?
Bad things. Keep transmitting. We need to see how far this goes.
What's going on?
Corpses, refugee camps. They've had commandos at work in Azerbaijan for weeks. How the hell did we miss this? Keep transmitting.
Alert! All men to full alert! We have an intruder in Nikolaz's office! Wake up, you bastards! I want troops in there now! Grinko, sir. I've got 3 men about to breach Nikolaz's office.
Search for hostile.
Fisher, we need the rest of the files from Nikolaz's computer. This stuff is going straight to the president. Might be headed for military action, and we're going to need airtight proof. That's the end of it. Thank God.
What exactly is going on?
You wouldn't believe the numbers. Nikolaz has been systematically murdering his way through Azerbaijan.
We didn't know about it.
Nobody did.
What does he want?
You can watch the news later. Rendezvous with Junior Wilkes for extraction.
Nikolaz's office is clear. We're heading for the rear gangway.
Shit.
I want an update. Why hasn't the intruder been caught yet? Do we have men on the rear stairwell? About to breach the stairwell, sir.
What the hell did you find in there, man? Lambert's flipping out big time.
What's he saying?
that we're going to war.
Yay, we finished.
Georgian special forces have taken hold of villages scattered throughout Azerbaijan. Incredibly, Kombain Nagaladze appears to have been able to move thousands of troops across the border over a course of weeks, completely hidden from both local and international authorities through a high-tech. Number of Azerbaijani casualties are unknown, but early estimates number in the high.
The freedom-loving people of the world cannot stand idly by and allow an act of such staggering inhumanity and scale.
In their third day of fighting, U.S.-led NATO troops took 3 more Azerbaijani villages occupied by Georgian special forces. U.S. troops met only light resistance and suffered minimal casualties. The Georgian commando cells are becoming increasingly hard to locate as military intelligence suffers repeated. Kombain Nagaladze has vanished, along with his top military advisors. Speculation points to Nikoladze's fear of a war crimes tribunal as motivation. A 2-minute webcast from locations unknown, Georgian President Kombain Nikoladze called America and its allies an army of scarecrows, declaring them helpless to defend themselves or their homeland. The precise nature of Nikoladze's threat, experts fear, could make itself known within...
Alright. Yeah, I'll do this one. I was really gonna stop right now, but this level's short.
Fisher, we've uploaded your mission objectives. Grimstarter says the rig's encryption protocols are bulletproof, so we're gonna have to let one of Nikoladze's geeks log on before we get a chance at any intelligence.
Why would they be holding on to this rig? It's not Nikoladze's smartest play.
That's what got our attention. Nikoladze is sacrificing several cells to hold on to it, so whatever's coming over the network must be critical. Mission objectives on your OPSAT.
Visual on hostile forces. We're blowing the bridge immediately. Repeat, blowing the bridge.
Bad news, Fisher. Something got the military's attention.
Oh boy.
Your rig just got bumped into the single digits on NATO's strike list. Find yourself a technician and get that data. Time just got scarce.
Everybody look lively. Our computer technician is returning with the encryption key. I need 2 men to meet him at the docking station and escort him to the data hub. Let's get this finished quickly. We're a sitting duck out here.
Now, this level is unique in a way, mainly because, well, one, there's no alarms. Meaning, you don't have to hide the bodies. Which I love.
Relay alert from Philip Mass. We have incoming American warplanes.
over there.
Huh. Didn't think that was gonna work.
That's our friends from the Air Force. Ground troops are imminent. We'll keep you updated.
What's the situation? He looks dangerous.
We're under attack! We've sustained heavy damage to...
Damn it, 8 shots just for that one kill.
American fighter planes! They're coming in again!
Identify
Reports
yourself.
of incoming troop transport!
Okay, I think it's good.
See? It's still spraying. I swear I turned it off. Sure you did. I did.
Dang it! I didn't wait long enough. Oh well. You know, sometimes I think when playing these old games on the high-tech consoles, they get glitched. It's just my personal opinion.
Relay alert from Philip Mass. We have incoming American warplanes.
Who's there?
Crap. I gotta be careful and not let them spot me.
That's our friends from the Air Force. Ground troops are imminent. We'll keep you updated.
We're under attack! We've sustained heavy damage to... American fighter planes! They're coming in again! Reports of incoming troop transport!
GPS shows you trailing dangerously behind Piotr. If you don't get closer, we're going to lose
Identify yourself. How's it going?
Oh, now the checkpoint comes up. Let's go.
See? It's still spraying.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Sure you did. I did.
Some kind of foreign commando. Wait here! Where are you?
Won't open. Unlock it, you net. I did. I think it's broken. What's the hold up? It's this damn rig. Everything's...
Never mind, we'll go around.
Nope.
Change of plans, Fisher. You're going after that technician, Piotr. You want the briefcase that's chained to his wrist.
Download the data to that.
To a laptop inside it. Use whatever force necessary.
Alright, free range now. Now I don't have to worry about sneaking. Nothing. There we go. He's trapped.
What makes this worth the risk?
Who the hell are you?
Don't ask any more questions. Answers only, and fast.
I understand.
Why risk manually extracting data from a battlefield?
It was the only way. We encrypted with a non-transferable destroy unused hard key.
What's the data?
I'm just a messenger. I don't know. Something about an ark.
What's that?
I don't know. What Nicolas wants most.
Where were you going to take the briefcase?
I don't know. I wasn't going to find out until I was on board the escape ship. Mass is a complete control freak.
Mass?
Please, I don't want to. Ah! Philip Mass, Nicolas' lead programmer. I swear that's all I know.
Got the buoy.
Great job, Fisher. Time to make yourself scarce.
Yay! That was a good one.
How much longer is this gonna take?
Your daughter's on the line. Just running the encryption.
Black hell!
What's up, Gerb?
The data you glommed off the rig. There's no way the Georgians could have gotten this much intel without a man inside the CIA.
Fisher, you're up.
Dad?
Sarah. Hi.
Where are you?
On my way home.
I thought you were gonna call last week.
Something came up. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Were you in Georgia?
Honey, you know I can't answer that.
Yeah, I know. I was just watching it on TV. Ah!
Sarah. Sarah! Wilkes, you okay?
I think so. Hope everybody's all right back there. We just had a faulty collision warning. I've never seen anything like it. The entire herd went haywire.
Anybody have a line back to 3rd Echelon?
I'm here, Fisher.
What the hell's going on?
Nicolas just declared war on the U.S.
What?
The Georgians hit our communications, transportation, power grids. We still don't know how extensive the damage is.
What's our defense? What are we doing?
What do we have? Nicolas caught us with our pants down. All we've got is the laptop you pulled off the oil rig.
My daughter.
I know. I've got people heading over there. This whole country's a mess.
I need to see Sarah.
You know what you need to do. We're helpless until we find Nicolas. You're heading for the CIA. Your mission just became critical.
Failure at the Red Bear Army Community Hospital in Mississippi resulted in 17 deaths and over 30 injuries. Both county electricity and backup generators were destroyed, leaving military train traveling to Norfolk, Virginia collided with a commuter rail line after an apparent failure of its automated routing system. U.S. military has not released the contents of the train's cargo, though federal authorities have evacuated a 20-mile radius surrounding the wreckage. Though no official death toll has been given, initial reports indicate the deaths of over 40 enlisted men. Potential civilian casualties are believed to be much lower.
Newspapers talking about cyber terrorism, an information crisis, information warfare. Call it what you will, but realize that no American is safe until we mobilize our army.
Rescue workers, their information grid entirely disabled, were unable to respond to the crash for nearly an hour. Injuries became fatalities as, to Combine Nicolas, the Georgian president still in hiding. Though his first wave of cyber terrorism focused on military targets, intelligence proposes that a large-scale civilian target could just as easily...
We have faced terror before and triumphed. I promise here to the American people that we will triumph again. Earth is too small a place for the perpetrators of these acts to hide. The United States and her allies will enact a justice that is swift, true, and absolute.
Alright. Ugh. I'm going to stop here. 3 levels including training back to back. That should be good for today. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.